my relationship with DMX, we wasn't super close, but we had time enough to be able to talk to each other. And
production. Vlog on the go, me a vlog on the go. I have some information for you to know. Blessed love and greetings, all of my viewers and subscribers, my kings and queens, my lion and my lioness. I hope all is blessed. And as usual, I hope this visual finds you all in the best of health. You know, health of our wealth, and your health is your wealth. So please take care of it. See? Yes, so in this vlog, this episode, I just want to say condolence, RIP to the great DMX, you know. Yeah, Earl Simmons dies at age 50. See? And also to Philip, Prince Philip, you know, Charles, yeah. Dies at age 99. And now the Queen husband, you see me? Yes, London with us to represent. You see it? You know what I mean? But yeah, this is about DMX, Earl Simmons. Never know, said the man born December, 3 days before me. Powerful youth like me. You see, you know, self-praise is no recommendation, but you have to be self-righteous, self-conscious, self-reliant, and believe in yourself. See? More after the break.
More blessing, international jerky, you know, enough blessing and love, you know. The best jerk chicken, 3 trophy award, you know. Steamed fish, lobster, prawn, anything, you know, Sheffington, you know. What do I call me? Sheffington, I call me Sheffington. What me do? Sheffington, I call me Sheffington. What me do? Cuckoo for white man and Syrian. Cuckoo for Indian and Mexican. Anyway, me going to call me number one. Number one, I'm here, number one. No more, you know. Lion foot, you know. TV, you know. Big up, you know. The best, you know, in town, you know. Check it out, you know. Jerky said that. International. One love.
Yes, my viewers and subscribers, welcome back. You don't know that the original international jerky. Pick up jerky. Known him for years. Always a jerky chicken from 2000. You know him. See me? Yeah, man. All the people know him. So, I don't know if you would like, you have a party or you want book jerky, him number there in the video scene. So, I link him up. Yeah, man. Food, not just chicken, you know, food, anything. Shrimp, say, tell a lobster, anything. See, link him up to come cook for your party. Can't fail. You hear me I say? Yeah, man. But now DMX died. Age 50 star, you see me? December the 18th in born 1970. I said, Jano. You see me? Man, a December man like me, Saji. Is it? No wonder why. Because sometimes I can feel current, you know, from people, you know, you see me? And DMX was one of my artists. As a youth, when him broke up, when him just bust, stop, drop, Tony down, darling, and I buy him album, you see me? Yeah, I buy him CD, I buy Puff Daddy CD, Bad Boys for Life, and you know, Tracy Chapman, I buy a record, New Edition, I buy them record, you see me? Yeah. So, DMX died, them say a drug overdose, you know he was on drugs, you know what I mean? Boy, I say sometimes fame, you know. But anyway, I make on hear where his sister, one of his sisters speak out, Roxanne, you know, saying that, you know, he was in home, his mother left him, you know what I mean? And it affected him and mashed him up, but, Jano, you the lady, I say, still.
let me tell y'all something. And this is one of the most serious things that I've ever said. Maybe even one of the most emotional and personal things that I've ever said. And it has to do with DMX and it has to do with his passing. But not only his passing, but his childhood and what he has went through. What we have went through. Now, my relationship with DMX, we wasn't super close, but we had time enough to be able to talk to each other. And coming from similar backgrounds, there's certain things that I need y'all to understand. And this is not what somebody told me, this is what he said to me. he said, you know, when he was younger, his mom had took him to a children's home and said that they was just going to visit, and she left him there. She took him there and she left him there, and he was too little to be there, too little to understand how to defend himself, how to take care of himself and everything else, but he did it, and he survived it. And we all have our ways of dealing with it. I've been through that system. I've been through that. I know what it's like when people think that adults don't care about children. I know what it's like to run the streets, sleep on the train, sleep in the hallways, try to sleep at friends' houses, have people tell you you can come stay at their house, and their brothers are trying to mess with you, or even their fathers and adults and uncles and shit. I know what it is like. And we all handle it differently. We all have our demons. When people would see me and say how angry I was, they didn't understand what I had endured and what I went through. And as soon as me and DMX came in contact with each other, as soon as me and Earl came in contact with each other, we already knew what was done to that spirit. And it makes you overly aggressive. It makes you seem angry to people. It makes you seem mad to people. So people try to find whatever they can in order to overcome that. Some people turn to drugs, some people turn to drinking, some people turn to other things. People wonder why we give so much, the money that I make now, right? I give most of my money away to children who are in foster care and going through situations. You know why? Because there was nobody to do that for me. There was nobody to do that for me. So I do that. I give back. I try to make everybody happy. I try to keep everybody good because of what I may be dealing with on the inside. Everybody is fighting their own fucking demons. So when I think about it right now, I think about the fact that when that certain amount of peace comes along, why do you think, let me tell you why Roxanne Shante don't drink or don't use drugs. You know why? Because I'm so afraid to find some fucking peace in it that I would never stop. I'm so afraid to find some fucking peace in it. I still now fight with going to sleep. When I'm up and I'm posting 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm not happy that I'm up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning posting, knowing that I gotta start my day all over again. But that's because when you go through those systems and you go through that, you learn how not to sleep. You learn how not to sleep. So you up, and every time somebody shows you the least little amount of some type of deceit, or you catch somebody wrong, you so quick to let go, because you know that as soon as you let your guards down, as soon as you trust somebody, something bad can happen. Something really bad can happen because you've done it. To miss out on a childhood, and then people wonder why you make the mistakes you make. Yeah, I make mistakes all the time. And they say, oh, you probably suffer from arrested development. Oh, you probably have this, you probably have that. No, I went through some fucking shit too early in life. I went through it when I wasn't supposed to. That's what it was. I went through it when I wasn't supposed to. And it's just so hard when you see people saying mean things and doing mean things, and even when you online and people are posting and saying negative things and saying all this other foul shit, you learn to just see past it. You learn how not to you get a tough skin because of it. So my heart is hurting right now. But in a way, I know that he has found some fucking peace. I do. And I'm saying this right now because For all of us who have experienced it, for everybody that's been out there that has went through the foster care system and had a bad experience, because I'm not going to say all foster parents is bad, because I have a sister who's a foster care parent because she wanted to be one of the good ones. When you have been a check child, that means they take them and they take you in their house because they only want a fucking check. And then you go into this fucking hip-hop field and they only fucking nice to you because you're a commodity and you making them some fucking money. It's like this cycle never fucking stops. It just never stops. Oh my God. So just know that there were people that were out here that were trying to help him. People that he could talk to. But you can't, nobody can fix what is unreachable inside of you. And it's just rough. And I just need to say that. So if you know a child and you see a child in foster care, or you see a child that's going through something, man, help them. Say something. Say something to their parents. You know, do something. Because you never know who that child is going to grow up to be. You never know who that child is going to grow up to touch. You never, ever know. You just don't know. And you just don't know. So I'm just saying, anybody that has been through it, I know it's hard, and I know that you're dealing with it, and I know you done seen enough social workers to save you a lifetime. But maybe there is some type of therapy you get. Sometimes it's not even about wanting to grow up and be rich and have money. That's not it. It's not wanting to grow up. It's about wanting to find some peace, some happiness, a family that is yours. That's what you really want. That's all you want. I took in kids because I wanted kids to feel happy. I wanted them to feel a place that they could go and be loved. And yeah, my mouth may be foul, but they know they would never be hurt. They know they would be fed. They knew I would share my last. That's all you want. That's all you want. That's all you want. You know. So I needed to say that. I just needed to say that.
Yes, my viewers and subscribers, welcome back. You with the lady, I say, boy, watching that, just make me feel touched and agreed and emotional, because everything she talks is facts. Sometimes I see some people, you don't know what they're going through, mentally, inside, because growing up, they've been messed about, molested, ill-treated, and she says she herself grew up in homes, and people use her, molest her, and sometimes I see some people that don't know what they've been through, and then you laugh off at them, and but that only makes you stronger. Like she said, DMX, it made him stronger because he was in a care home, and he eventually find himself from there. So as a youth, he have to man up, you see me? And but just life. His mother gave birth to him when she was young, teenage mother, so she couldn't cope. So she ended up, But it's a sad story, because I'm doing some research on DMX right now. And see when I'm documenting the chronicles, DMX chronicles, how them grew up and went been through, and people who signed him. And the lady also mentioned that that's what happened in the music world. When them say talent, them just bring you in, use you, get you on drugs, use you for make all of the money, then them dump you. That's how the label them share talk. You see me? Yeah. DMX used to also go around and rob a lot of people just to survive in the street. You know what I mean? So you don't know if you pay respect and say R.I.P. DMX. You know what I mean? And rest in peace. You know what I mean? I just saw it going to start. You see, sometimes you see some people who don't know what they've been through or went through as a youth growing up, or as a girl growing up, because them parents left them behind. Left them a care home. You know what I mean? I know America at those times was inoculated, infested with drugs. You see me? In the 70s, 80s, coming up 90s. You know what I mean? A lot of people were on drugs. You know what I mean? In the United States. Jaja. But that's why I do this to pay my respect to DMX still, you know. Rough rider that, you see me? Yeah man, sleep in peace and big up all of the fans them. Big up the DMX sister, stay strong Empress, because who feels it knows, you know. Yeah man, and she also stated that she give back most of her pay what she get. Where she work and get her pay, she give back most of it because she know, you know, she know what it's like not to having someone and not to having a meal, you know what I mean? And she also stated on one point where she said, if you see a youth where miss step out of bound or in the wrong company, talk to them or talk to them parents. Don't just turn a blind eye. And I respect that part that what she said, because remember me talk already, you know, say my life changed when somebody saw me in action. I said them see me and said that is not for me, and my life changed from then, you see me? Start with different, you see? So I said, go on, if you see I use a step out of line or in a wrong company or somewhere where they shouldn't be, go and tell your parents, because it can make a difference and change it, see? You don't know, it's another one from Lion for big up on yourself, holy for love. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell. Look out for the next content. I'm out.
Yeah, me.
From now on I'm gonna settle down. No more I'm gonna let you down. You could have run well left me, but you stuck around. That's why me decide to stop fuck around.